Everybody, welcome to my channel real quick. Another quick live. And see, I did it earlier today. You guys didn't think I could do a quick live, and I did. I did it in 30 minutes. So, I'm going to make another quick live. So, let me wait till everyone gets in here. Let me start shuffling real quick. Let's see, what tarot deck am I going to use? Excuse me. I'm going to use Spellcaster's Tarot. Okay. Great. All right. 24 people in here so far. So I'm going to go ahead and give my little announcement. Why am I doing this reading? Boy, I was trying to do my dishes, and I generally listen to a couple different messages while I'm doing my dishes, you know, so I've got something to listen to. Hi from Australia. And I heard some people that I love to listen to, and I still love them just because they give a whack-ass message. Doesn't mean I don't love them. But I felt, you guys know me, okay? You know me. When I get a message that's totally horseshit and it is leading everyone astray, it pisses me the F off. I get very protective of my people. And I know you guys are on this journey. A lot of you are kind of new. Some of you are pretty old into the journey, but regardless, you guys listen to multiple tarot readers, and I'm fine with that. Please go ahead. But some messages that I heard today are very, very alarming, and it was enough to get me upset, as if someone was to mess with my kid. I would be upset, and so I don't want you guys to be led astray. My eyes are wide open, and the message that kind of came across was Mercury retrograde. Your ex-counterpart is going to be communicating in reverse. They're going to go and do bad shit, basically. They're going to go have meaningless sex and have lustful sex with their ex-evil dark counterpart. And they're going to go totally backwards. They're going to go back that way. And I'm like, shut the F up. Please say that you channel one more time, because that's horse shit. That is not what Mercury retrograde does, and I doubt that person knows a damn thing about astrology, period. I feel like they pulled astrology out of their ass this morning when they were wiping it. Did you pull astrology out of your ass? Let me calm down. I get very protective. Guys, my cheeks are red. I'm so heated. So anyways... be careful. If you're hearing some horse shit, please, you follow whatever you feel you're called to follow. But that may be the case for your masculine or feminine, that they're going to go have some stupid whatever bullshit sex with whatever lustful asshole they want to be with. That may be the case. But that is not what Mercury retrograde means. Okay? It does not mean everyone is going backwards and doing backwards shit. That's not what Mercury retrograde means. What it means is, when Mercury retrograde rules what signs, guys? Gemini and Virgo. Mercury is the planet for communication. Okay? He is the communication for the sun, the king. The sun is the king in astrology. He rules shit. That's your sun sign. It's your soul's journey. Mercury is the messenger. So whatever your soul wants to do, whatever your soul is desiring for in this lifetime, Mercury is the messenger. And he delivers messages to different houses and tells them your desire. He's the messenger. This person wants to be a writer. This person wants this relationship. This person wants to go after this dream. This person wants $100 million. This person wants to be in real estate. Get my drift. Mercury is the messenger. He's also the giver of ideas. So Mercury's going to give you these amazing ideas on how to make money, or ideas on how to do a ritual, ideas on how to communicate with someone. Mercury gives ideas and thoughts. He rules that communications department. He is the customer service department in that store. He runs the customer service department. That's Mercury. Just because he's in retrograde does not mean he's going to do backwards bullshit. What it means is he's going to start reflecting on his work. When Mercury in retrograde looks backwards, it's not that they're doing backwards shit. It's that they're reflecting. So whatever you're doing, whatever choices you've made, whatever communication you've given to the universe, this is looking back and checking your work. Did you dot your I's and cross your T's? How did that last lesson go? Is there something that can be relearned? It's like having a teacher check your work, get a red marker, and check off the things you missed. Well, you got 98%, but you missed this question and this question. Here's your paper back. Let's go restudy that. And then come back to me so you can get 100%. I love Mercury retrogrades. It makes you go a little bit crazy, but it makes you look backwards on your mistakes. So Mercury is very healthy. It's very good. So no, if someone's saying that people are going to go with lustful partners and have meaningless sex, that's horse shit. Cast it out in the damn gutter with the rest of the horse shit where it belongs. It doesn't belong in astrology, and it doesn't belong in your head. Okay? Anyways, I got very upset about hearing that. It pissed me off. So, anyways, triggers. Okay. The other thing about Mercury retrograde is, besides communication, your electronics are going to be a little bit crazy. Hey, Steph, my divine counterpart just told me he didn't love me today. I don't believe him, but I'm letting go. Jen, you're one of a million. Okay, all of us have been told, I don't love you anymore. I don't know how many times. And I was going to do another reading on that, but I haven't had time. This is typical. It's something they all say. They never mean it. I would read between the lines. I would see that their actions speak louder than their words. Okay? Because I can say I don't love something all day long, but if I'm pursuing someone or giving them physical affection or attention, obviously that's horseshit. But anyways, back on my Mercury thing with technology, what is going on here with your cell phones, with your computers, with your TVs? Things are going to be being crazy. This is Mercury because Mercury is also computer technology, the electric wiring systems. You know, if Mercury's the middle guy, he's the messenger from the sun to the next planet. Mercury's the messenger, say, from the sun to Jupiter, or the sun to Saturn, or the sun to Venus. If Mercury is the messenger, then what do you think all the wiring systems are? They're Mercury. They're the messenger. So that's why freaking electronics go haywire. You also can be feeling like the way you communicate it gets fumbled. Your words get messed up because you're trying to put a thought from point A in your head to someone else, point B, or point C, excuse me. And point B is Mercury, the middle guy, and he's trying to go in between you and the person you're speaking to. Okay, and so when it's in retrograde, you can fumble on your words a little bit. There is some issues there because it's kind of like you put your computer on reboot. So when you put your mind on reboot to refresh itself, that's kind of what happens. So anyways, just a little quick thing there about Mercury in retrograde, okay? So yeah, that same reader also said, look at that tower, that same reader also said that the masculine was going to say that they don't love you anymore and blah, blah, blah. Please don't feed yourself with a bunch of horse shit. Unless you actually heard it, like Jenny, can you stop feeding yourself some horse shit, please? Because readers tell you some horse shit, please. I really, really, really want you to stop that. We've come too far on this journey to start going backwards now, and you know what? That's, I guess, a little part of Mercury retrograde is going back. Now I'm going to start talking about the shadow side with Mercury retrograde. You look back at the past. I had the nostalgia card up in my my thumbnail. Okay, Mercury retrograde is all about the past. 6 of Cups. When you think of Mercury retrograde, I want you to think of 6 of Cups. Easy way to remember. You're going to start missing people from the past. Past lovers. You're going to want to get into connection with them. Sometimes you reach out to someone that you've wronged to make peace or make amends. Sometimes you reach back to an ex because you miss them and you can't stand it anymore. It's pushing you to communicate. It is helping people communicate with people from the past. On another note, Mercury will help you dream about people from the past. People that have already died and passed on. You'll dream a lot about them in Mercury retrograde. People that have disappeared from your life or moved away for some time. You'll think of them in Mercury retrograde. People that you haven't seen in years. You'll probably run across in town, at a store, at the mall. You know, you're going to run into people that you've probably known in junior high school. Mercury retrograde. So yeah, a lot of the past is coming back. It's kind of like I want to think of it like a matrix time zone warp. It's like the world goes under a time zone warp and everyone's trying to get back in contact with people from the past. Okay, so that's Mercury retrograde. So please, okay, don't listen to horse shit about they're gonna go and screw their freaking lusty lover. What a stupid, fucked up message. God, that pisses me off. I could just, man, gosh damn, oh, I could smash walls right now. I'm just gonna calm down. My cheeks are so red. Just because I'm human and I have anger does not mean I am not a spiritual person. Spiritual people have anger. Okay? I'm balanced. I have enough anger to balance my good stuff out. So please, don't mind me. Okay. So I'm going to start a reading on the Divine Masculine to see what really is going on for the DM energy. Oh my gosh, my DM is coming to visit me on Wednesday night. He said he'll make sure we have something to do. And oddly enough, I had a sense of what if we ran into someone I know. Interesting. Now, see, this is some Mercury bullshit. For some reason, my phone is bright so I can see your comments better. And then after a couple minutes, 11 minutes, 11 seconds when I said that, after a few minutes, it gets darker. So I can't read comments very clear from this far away. So I'm going to keep talking. I hope you guys don't mind if I can't read your comments from this far away. I'll try to creep up closer and get a glimpse. But if you have questions and stuff, please save them for the end because I can't read your comments from this far away. Okay. Whoo, Lord Jesus, give me peace and calmness. Okay, I want to do a reading now, please, for the Divine Masculine energy. I would like to know his thoughts and his feelings and his actions during Mercury retrograde. If you could be so kind to please help me with a message for the collective. Divine Masculine, let's start off with your thoughts. What are going to be your thoughts with this Mercury retrograde in regards to your Divine Feminine? Please give us some insight. Okay, well, this doesn't surprise me with Mercury retrograde. We have Judgment card. This is going back to the past. Again, it's the call. Call your lover and your ex that you have ran out on, or something that was dead and gone and over. Let's go ahead and revisit this. Let's bring it back from the dead. So the masculine is thinking about communicating with you, especially if you've been estranged or not in good communication, or you're not physically together. Okay, now you have the Six of Pentacles. This is giving to you fairly, giving you attention and giving you time. I think what happened here at the Divine Feminine was giving the masculine more time, more of her attention or affection, or his, okay, because it's not sex, gender specific. The Divine Feminine energy has been giving and not receiving. Now the masculine will be giving her or him and also receiving. There's going to be some give and take. Keep in mind, these are the thoughts, not the actions. I didn't ask what he's going to do. I'm asking what he's thinking about. Let's be clear. So the masculine energy is thinking about giving some time and attention to the feminine energy. Then we have Eight of Wands. Again, communication. This is Mercury retro. Yes, they want to reach out. I want to reach out. I want to text you. I want to call you. I want to see you. 22229 up there when I said that. There is going to be communication within a couple weeks. Definitely this week, within 7 days, many of you are going to get that communication. You are going to hear from them text-wise or seeing them. This is quick, fast, move communication. I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't happening right now, because you also have the Chariot. This is quick, fast-moving energy about moving forward. Okay, you're going in a good direction. The masculine wants to go in a good direction with you. They don't want to stay stagnant. They don't want to stay stuck. They don't want to be in a negative vibe where they've been. They are calling it back up to life. They're saying, I want to give life to a dead situation. So if your relationship has felt pretty dead, they want to give new life to it. Here's the Empress, proving what I'm saying. Giving new life and new birth to this relationship. They want to reach out to the Divine Feminine. Okay? Hey, talk to me. What's up? How are you? What are you doing? Okay? They're reaching out. This is the Page of Swords. More communication. Messages through phone and text. You're getting small messages. Is it grandiose? Is it some wonderful, beautiful, amazing a gorgeous dedication to you publicly on the announcement. You know, no, it's not. It's a Page of Swords. But it is a text or it is a call, period. Okay? Text or call, email, yes, you're getting communication. That's what they're thinking about, and that's probably what they're going to do. What you think about, you bring about. You guys know my saying. Now you have the Page of Pentacles. Again, Mercury retrograde. Pages are communicators. Pages are pretty much Mercury. Two of these pages, you got double Mercury. You got an Earth Mercury and you have an Air Mercury. Mercury wants to communicate in the physical dimension. No more telepathy, no more 5D horse shit. This is, I want to talk to you right now. I want to reach out. What's your number? Okay, I'm dialing it in. I'm reaching out to the Divine Femme. I want to communicate. This is going to be in the form of emails too. Keep in mind, Mercury retrograde, you might have some weird things going on with communication, butt calls, accidental texts, double texts. You might have meant to text someone, but you texted this person instead. You know, Mercury is going to have you fumble on accidental messaging. That can happen. So don't be surprised if that also happens with the DM energy. Okay, so I got through his thoughts, or her thoughts, the DM's thoughts. I hear crickets for weeks, and I only know Facebook. What do I do? You only go on Facebook. Do they have a way to reach you? Or are you blocked? Or are they blocked? That's the question. If you're blocked, there is no way. I would definitely do a candle ritual to have that phone call come in. It works. That's all I have to say. And if you guys want to Google that on YouTube, you can. There is candle rituals. I wish I had a whole separate channel to talk about the rituals I do and how they work, but you can find them, okay? I can't friend request her. Slow-mo. My DM left me today. Okay, so you're going to have some breakups. I mean, it depends what part of the journey you're on. See, I can break this reading into two separate groups. People that were recently together and now splitting. And people that have already been split and now coming together. I think who I'm reading for right now is people who have been split and are now trying to come together. If you want, I can do a reading on people that were already in union and are splitting up. I can do that as well and see what effect that has on the retrograde. But right now, I'm going to stick to this story, which is people who have not had communication and are getting communication now because they've been separated. Okay, that's what seems to be the energy. Okay. I blocked him everywhere, but I get weird calls. Okay. Well, if you want communication, don't block people. You know, and that's what the masculines have to learn too. This isn't a game. It's not I block you, you block me, I block you. It's who's going to try the hardest to understand the other person's perspective. If you want that communication, open it up. Open it up. Pave a way. Do a road opener. Give a road opener, do a candle, and pray for that communication to come in. But before that communication comes in, you have to open it up. I had a client that said they had a restraining order on their person. Yet she wanted communication. How are you going to get communication when you have a restraining order on them? Go to court, get the restraining order off, and pray for communication. Don't expect them to break that to come speak to you. It's not going to happen. You have to physically, energetically break the blocks and the blockages for communication and clear a way open. Clear it open so you can have the communication. The energy has to be clear before the messages can start coming through. There has to be a way to travel, okay? Now, what's going on in the Divine Masculine's feelings for the Divine Feminine? We have these 6 of Wands. We have 2 of Cups. We have 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Holy shiitake mushrooms. We have 9 of Swords. We have damn 2 of Swords, and we have freaking Queen of Swords. Shit. Oh, all right. Not a lot of fire here. Lots of swords. We do have the Queen of Wands at the bottom. An underall kind of energy. Secretly, there's a sexual desire for the feminine. This is a secret sexual desire. I do desire you underneath it all. Underneath the mask, underneath the facade, underneath the distance, I desire let me see if I can make that better. Yeah. I desire some fulfillment from you sexually and physically, okay? But here's what we're working with. Recognition. This is kind of being a jerk right now, to be honest. 6 of Wands. Gosh, you know, this is Leo energy, and it's about being prideful. I love Leos, nothing against them. I'm just talking about a specific shadow side that the Leo has technically right now, okay? Not all Leos are in this, but I'm reading for a divine masculine. Okay, so if you're feminine, disregard this remark. But this is, I want recognition, I want respect, and I want some glory. I'm a little bit selfish. I feel a little bit above everybody else. I'm a little bit higher on the totem pole than the feminine right now. I feel like I deserve an apology, or I deserve someone coming to me. This is going to be clashing energy, because the divine feminine feels completely the opposite. The divine feminine feels, where's my apology? Where is this recognition over here? Where's the proper give and take? Where's the reciprocity? I've been giving. I deserve the apology. So here's some shadow shit that we're both dealing with. You both need to stop, because someone's got to give. If 2 people want an apology, you're going to be stuck in the mud, because no one's going to budge. Not going to budge, you're not going to budge. So that's kind of the energy right now. But I do feel in his heart, beyond the cockiness, which is, I deserve you to come to me, come hither to me. Besides that kind of cocky energy that I'm picking up at the top of the reading for the heart area, the feelings, I do see 2 of Cups. This is, even though I'm a little bit brash and a little bit cocky and a little bit pushy and masculine, a little bit macho right now, male or female, doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, I still feel like you're my soulmate. I still feel a love for you and a connection to you. This is a kinship and a friendship and a loving energy. So even though they have some cocky horse shit going on, they still feel that loving connection with you. They want to connect on a deep level. Okay, they want to reach out to you in a loving way. So, I want you to come to me. However, their feelings, what their heart is telling them is, I love you. My heart is telling me, I love her or him. That's what my heart tells me. So even though I'm a little bit come to me, fall to my knees, the heart is still saying, I really do love you. I really do care. Now, here's what else they're feeling. Water under the bridge, flat out. Divine masculine energy, it's too much, too little, too late. You're stressed the hell out about it. You are conflicted. This is a tug of war of your feelings. This is a tug of war of your heart and your mind, because one minute you want recognition, the next minute you want love, what next minute you want to bring back the relationship from the dead, and the next minute you're a little bit protective, you're a little bit blocking and keeping secrets. So you can't win this way, masculine. You can't win this way. This is not balanced, and this is not good. You feel very burdened. 2 10s, hello, new beginning is on the way, but you're very stressed out by keeping the secret from your feminine. The secret, you know, and I was talking to Jenny earlier, that they say they don't love you, but it's horseshit. That's exactly what this is. I said something that I didn't want to say, and now I regret it. I said something that probably killed this relationship or scared this person away for good, and now I feel really bad. I told this person I didn't love them and I didn't want them. Fuck off, basically. But it's not true. That's not how I feel. This is how I feel. Okay? So why did I do some stupid horse shit? Beyond me. Obviously, I have a Leo egotistical attitude. Shadow side Leo, okay? Not all Leos are like that, but that is a shadow. It's the egotistical pride. Hello, lions go into pride. When you think of the shadow side of Leo, it's pride, pridefulness. So yes, the masculine energy here is feeling a little bit stressed out and burdened by the fact that they open their mouth and put their foot in it. This happened to someone. Somebody said some cruel, stupid crap, put their foot in their mouth, and they regret it now. Now it's a heavy burden to carry that they're still loving this person. Pretty heavy. I don't think I would feel very comfortable knowing that I love someone, yet I tell them the opposite. That is a very heavy burden, and it makes no sense in your mind or in your heart. Okay, I'm going to move on because I got to be quick. Matthew's already freaking out with my other kids. So I have 2 of Swords and Queen of Swords. This is making a very difficult decision. The masculine feels like I have a huge choice to make. I have to choose my feminine over my karmic, or my karmic over my feminine. Or, if that's not the case for everyone, I have to choose to come forward and speak after I put my foot in my mouth. This is a big choice because you're embarrassed and you're hurt and you're prideful. And it's how do you say? You got to go eat crow. You got to go eat crow now. You screwed up. You need to eat crow. Difficult. Very difficult to do. Yes, I am talking about the Leo. There's the Queen of Wands, you know. Ace of Wands at the bottom. More Leo energy. Yes, this is a masculine phallic energy. And put that there at the bottom. Okay, so they desire one thing and they're doing another. You know, typical. Typical. That's just typical. This is not my personal story, guys. Don't think that I'm heated because I'm going through something and the reader must be feeling something and she's taking it out in her reading. No, that's not the case. I am coming on here to give you a message for you. You can take it if it resonates for you. Toss it if it doesn't. I don't care. But I'm just here to tell you, if you're hearing horse shit on the internet, I'm going to be a separate, different voice. You have options. And I just hope to God your intuition leads you to the right one. That's my only wish. I don't care where you go, who you talk to. I just hope you're following your intuition. Because this story may be for you or it may not be. It's up to you. Spirit, what do you see happening in the outcome for the masculine energy? What do you see coming in the outcome for the masculine energy? I have a personal to get to too. I think I'm running late. Shoot. Okay. What do you see coming for the masculine energy in the outcome, please? What do you see coming in the outcome? Masculine energy, please. What do you see coming for the future actions? We have the World card. We have the Six of Wands. Good, good. We're going in a good direction. Okay. This is in the coming up actions, Pisces season, the World. It is, I have completed a specific task, which is moving forward. We have the Chariot back here. We have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. The ultimate decision is to be going forward on your soul journey. This World card is not going backwards with some horseshit karmic. That's not the World card. The karmic has zip, zero, nada to do with the World card. Kiss it, karmic. You've got nothing to do with the World card. You do not exist here in the World card. This is, and if you study tarot, the twin flame union. It is a masculine energy and a feminine energy coming together. This is why the wreaths are always bound, usually by two ribbons. Okay, it's a union, it's a completion, it's a coming together, it's being balanced. It's finishing a cycle, and when you have the Six of Swords, and we're doing a twin flame reading, divine masculine reading, this is you have finished a cycle with your feminine energy. You're done with this kind of karmic baloney, and you're ready to move forward to do the right thing. This woman is carrying the heart in the box. It's a protected heart. There's still walls around the heart. It's not wide open and vulnerable and open space. However, it's going in the right direction. So somebody here is still guarded with their heart. However, they are willing to go forward with you in a good, healthy direction. They want to move forward with you. The sun is here, which is your soul guiding you. This boat is guiding you on your soul path, your destiny. Okay, it's in a good direction. The number 6 goes to the Lover's card, Major Arcana. So where's the boat going? Hello, the Lover's card, Major Arcana. You could be going to a Gemini, or let's just say the Twin Flame Lover. Let's go ahead and finish. What is this outcome, please, for the Divine Masculine energy? What do you see coming in the future? What do you see coming in the future? Divine Masculine energy. We have the Tower card. We have the Fool. We have the Ace of Swords. We have Temperance. We have the King of Cups. Before I continue with my message, and I just lost it, crap, I had Justice at the bottom of the deck. I can pull it out real quick, for Pete's sake. This is what I get with Mercury retrograde. My hands are too fast. Okay. Anyways, here it is. The bottom of the deck, I had the Justice card in front of the Seven of Swords. This means whatever lies in deception and sneakiness was done. Justice is coming. It's on the way. That big wheel in the sky is turning. Do you see the wheel of fortune right there? It's coming. Destiny is coming to fix this situation, make it a little bit more harmonious. Now, coming over here to the outcome, we have obviously a shocking tower event. Does this necessarily mean it's your tower? No, let's learn how to read tarot. I'm not asking about specific relations to your love life. I'm saying, what is the divine masculine actions going to be coming into the future in regards to the divine feminine? This is ending a bad relationship of two people. It's a third-party situation. As you can see, there's one person falling from the sky under the lightning and two people trying to escape the tower. Hope you guys can see that. You see the person falling? Okay. And you got the two people at the bottom. The picture speaks louder than words. The picture says 1,000 words. So really what is happening here is the masculine's ending the karmic relationship to go forward with the feminine that they've already left behind. The feminine was shocked in the first place about this karmic relationship. Whatever happened in this karmic relationship shocked the feminine energy. You didn't see it coming, or you were surprised that your masculine had a feminine. Or not a feminine is what I mean, is a karmic partner. You were shocked that your masculine had a karmic partner. Now, if you're a man in a feminine energy, then that means you're shocked that your girlfriend, divine feminine or masculine energy, whatever. Okay, let me just speak for Pete's sake. You know what I mean. If you're a man in a DF energy, then your current partner has another man, okay? And that's what you're stressing out about. If you're a woman in the divine feminine energy, you are stressing out because your man had a surprise karmic at one point. Didn't have to be yesterday. Could have been 10 years ago. Could have been 6 months ago. Could have been a week ago. Whatever happened, you were shocked as hell to learn about the karmic situation. It knocked you off your seat, all right? It blew your mind. And these, this person tried to escape with the other person and escape the journey, the twin flame journey. They tried to escape it. Here's death. Sorry. We're going to go ahead and end that now. Hope you had a nice little go. Thank you for serving your karmic debt. I'll take that, please. I'll go ahead and take the bag. You go ahead and continue your journey. So now we're starting fresh. Tower hits the masculine. Hope you're watching. You're done with that energy. You know you just ended it with your karmic energy. Now you're brand new, spanking new, single as can be. Okay, this is to come or this already came. Remember, my reading is not today only. This can have already happened. This can happen in the future, or this can happen, right now. It's up to you how this resonates for you on the timing of this reading. It's a timeless reading. Let it resonate for you how it does. Trust your instincts on when this is going to happen. My feelings are it's going to happen within a week surrounding this reading. A week ago or a week to come. There's something happening within a week for this reading. Okay, so now that the masculine energy is free and on a new start, balanced this time, fresh, we have the Ace of Swords. To me, with the Fool card and the Ace of Swords, it's getting honest, and that may have been what happened with the karmic energy. Thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you so much. So, yeah, this is getting clean. This could be getting clean from drugs. This can be getting clean from alcohol. This can be getting clean from lying to everyone here, putting your foot in your mouth. You want to get honest. You have a fresh start, and you're not going to be a liar anymore. That's what I see happening. Not saying that lying's bad. Some people lie for a reason. You don't want to break up a family, or you don't want to hurt someone. But regardless of what your lies and deceits were about, you're ready to move forward and destroy that part of your life and start fresh. And you want to be a whole new person. So this is a fresh start, Ace of Swords. Then we're coming into the Temperance card with the King of Cups. You guys, this is the masculine energy having a little patience right now. It's kind of a long journey. They are freshly starting to turn into that mature, loving being that they're meant to be. Okay? If you can see that huge, long path to the sun, well, you can't really see a path here. But I love that this is Apollo. And that's Mercury. This little guy right here is the symbol for Mercury. We're in Mercury retrograde. I think that's so cute. But he's over here pouring the cups back and forth This is mending your emotions and your actions, kind of blending them into one so you're balanced, so you don't act too hasty, but you don't not act either. So it's taking a little time to get balanced, but it's the dawning of a new day. And in that new day, this masculine energy is going to be a mature, faithful, loving person. Okay? I love that. Where's my book? Oh, shoot. Why do I have to put everything away when I sit down? Dang it. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on 1 second, guys. Dang it. Just want to try to hurry. Try to hurry on the reading. Nope. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay. I got it for once in my life. Yay! Actually found it. Haha, way to go, Stephanie. I'm a grouch. I'm sorry. I think that reading triggered me. I'm not usually a grouch. Okay, let me read this. This is a good one. King of Cups. Where are you, sir? Okay, I'm a quick learner, but this is kind of ridiculous. Oh, for Pete's sake. Seriously. Cups? Come on. All right. There you are, for Pete's sake. Okay. The description for this card is a mature, loving, kind individual. Unconditional love and a person who offers help, a loving father or mother, a compassionate and loving soul, a true, mature, stable lover, one who is in love. Okay, so the masculine is in love. They are reaching this point, being in love and mature and stable. If you have children with this person, they're going to become a better father. They're coming in, they're going to tend to their father duties much better than before. You're going to see a very big change in fatherly duties. You're going to see an emotional shift in the masculine energy. From being this horseshit over here to nice and kind. You're going to see a kindness. Almost apologetic-like, but just coming in softer, not so brash and pointy. Okay? And then I'll read that card if I can without people rushing in here. This is a gentleness, a person who is comfortable in their emotions. This is also honesty and loyalty, responsibility, caring for others. This is good health, love, and compassion, contentment, and a true heart, emotional maturity, and a supportive person who nurtures one's softer side. The strength and the power of love, a life well lived and success is gained, taking pleasure in the joys and the triumphs of those around you. Great success and renown. So there's going to be some success in this relationship, success in love. That's very, very good. All right. A little patience with that temperance card. It's healing. Let me see the keywords for temperance, because I like that card. It's very different from the others. It's not an angel, so I like that. It's kind of cool. It's Apollo, so let me see. I'm pretty sure that's Apollo. I am pretty sure. Okay. Okay. So he is healing. Healing after a death. Temperance comes after death, obviously 13 to 14. But it's about healing from being reinvented. This is your masculine energy coming out of their shell, out of their cocoon. They are babies. They're growing into that King of Cups, but they're brand new. They're already birthed. Step one's been taken. While the Hanged Man represents physical restraint, temperance symbolizes spiritual restraint. Love and life and precious and fragile. They must be handled with care. So the masculine must be handled with care. Yes? Hi, sweet cheeks. Are you so birdie? I don't know where the iPad is. Okay. Okay. Purple octopus again. Go over there. It's right there on the bed.
Mom.
What?
Not the purple octopus.
So what do you want?
I need the phone.
I told you, you cannot have my phone when I'm on it. Oh my God. You know, ow, maybe the divine masculine is not so gentle after all.
Want the phone.
Maybe they have like zero patience. The tower might be them blowing their top and losing their temper. Okay, I'll be right back. That's probably what happened in the karmic ending, but just saying.
Mom,
Okay, come here. Let's find
I
it.
want to see purple octopus.
Okay. Okay. Mariah, can you use your iPad, please? Oh, yeah. Okay, we gotta charge it up, okay? Yeah. Well, I don't know. No, it's not, but we're gonna use it anyways.
Mama.
I don't care whose it is.
Mom.
What? Shh. I'm live. What?
There's 2 ways you could tell if it's
I know if it's black or white.
I said 2, not 1.
Okay.
The other way is Danny's doesn't have a strap on the back right there.
Okay. Thank you for the update. I'm gonna let that charge. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, good gravy. So I'm going to get a couple clarifiers and we are done because I have a personal that I think just Skyped me and she's like, hey, what's going on? So, yeah, little update, guys. I am behind on my readings. I'm still doing January. I still am. So I'm not through it. So you're going to hear from me. But like I said, if it's imperative to talk to me urgently, message me through my website, not Facebook. I hate answering messages through Facebook. Message me. There's a contact me place there. Please don't contact me. Oh my gosh. Hang on, guys. Okay. Yeah, please don't contact me just to chit chat. Guys, I've had a few people, well, not a few, I've had a couple hundred people want to correspond with me back and forth about their journey and questions and things they want to share. And I usually do respond, but then people respond back again, and then I respond, and they respond back again, and then it turns into a daily, weekly thing, and it's really taking up a lot of time when I'm trying to do my work and what I have at home. I'm not a single 21-year-old girl at home playing on my iPad, guys. I literally have a life. So please, I would love to hang out and talk, and I can do that here on my lives. I make time for that, but I can't do that all the time. So if anyone tries to message me, please understand. I just can't. And so I might have to set up an automatic email response because I can't do that back and forth, you know? Okay, so I'm going to get going here on these messages. Clarification. Where's my other deck? I want to use my Twin Flame deck. Oh, here it is. Okay. Clarification.
Mom.
Yep, it's right there on the bed charging.
Mom,
Yep.
I want to tell on the TV.
Now you want it on the TV. Can you make up your mind?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So this card seemed to put itself upright for some reason. And it just showed itself up. I don't know why. Out of all the cards, it was facing that way. I think we are going through a separation right now. I'll be right back. Hang on. Let me get him set up again. Okay, come on. Okay. So it looks like somebody is definitely going through some kind of a separation. Thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you. And this might have been in the past or it could be happening right now. Okay, but I do feel like separation is happening for someone. That's someone's message out there. And I think because I see the heart and it's ripped, this is feeling the pain. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords is thinking about the pain and feeling the pain of the separation. So there is a masculine energy that is feeling the pain from separation. And I have material world, and I have pause, and I have grief. So this is the feelings. And yes, grief is definitely a factor. They feel the pain of it. So I think, again, this person feels regretful and sad about the separation between the feminine, who is the soulmate energy that they feel they love. Okay, masculine, you love this person very much. You have tender feelings, tender thoughts. You're very nostalgic right now. You're missing them. You're missing communication. You're missing friendship. And a lot of you are missing sex. You're missing physical, sexual communication. You're missing out on that. And so there's a hunger and a yearning for this person. Yet what's getting in your way is pride. Okay? Now let's see what's going to clarify their thoughts. Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine thoughts. Divine Masculine thoughts. There's Mercury retrograde. We have communication. They are thinking about the communication. We got that. 8 of Wands. Judgment. They want to recommunicate with this person that they're separated from. They're contemplating super, super hard. What do I say? How do I say it? How do I get started? How am I going to overcome this pride issue? Again, I put my foot in my mouth. What am I going to do now? Yeah, they're contemplating. Then we have metamorphosis. Okay? They're completely changing. They've already gone through a death. This is also like the death card. They've ended a situation clearly with the Tower in their actions. It's either ending or ended. Okay? For many, it already ended. It ended weeks ago. But this is a metamorphosis. They have time. They have to have some time to transform from that caterpillar to that butterfly. It takes a little time. They need to learn how to fly. They need to learn to be on their own. A lot of them are finding that they want to be on their own. They're feeling confident. They like the single feeling because they're getting some self-worth. They're reinventing themselves. Okay, so they're thinking about, who am I now? Now that I'm gone with this karmic, or now that I'm thinking of separating from this karmic, I could be anybody I want to be. I can do what I want to do. I'm free. And they're thinking, do I want to go back to the past? You know, do I want to return to that lover? Yes, with the Judgment card they do. But I feel like they want to be a new person when they step in. So they're like, look, they kind of want to, and I feel like this is what they want to say. Look, I want to reconnect with you, but if I do reconnect with you, please know that I'm not the person you dealt with last year or even last month. I have transformed. I am reinvented myself. So, you know, on our counterpart, and I haven't tapped into a Divine Feminine reading, damn Mercury, but on our counterpart, we have to look at when they do come in with this communication, we cannot bring up the past. Let's enjoy that we're reconnecting. Let's not bring up the past. Don't ask them questions about the karmic. Don't bring up the karmic situation. You don't want to know what they did every day. You don't want to know if they slept together or not. You don't want to know what kind of conversations they had. You don't want to know what the karmic's birthday is or what they did for their birthday. You don't want to know what kind of times they had together. Needless energy in your life. Don't waste another second thinking about it or talking about it. This is a reconnection for you guys. Let's focus on that. Okay, be devoted to that. All right? And like I said, just real quick, if us, and this is not a feminine reading, this is a masculine, but if I did a reading for us, if we're stressing about the karmic, which is pretty natural, but if we are, if some of you guys are worrying about that situation, and you get this communication, you know how you're going to be affected. You already know. What you think about, you bring about. So I don't have to even give you a reading on that. You know that if you're in that kind of an energy, what you're going to get out of it. And I know so many feminines that, you know, talk to me every day. And they're just like, you know what? This person is like this. This person is like this. Oh my God, I've known this person for 12 years and they're nothing but a narcissist, blah, 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 asshole, sleaze, whore, having kids everywhere, drug dealing, beating people up, blah, they're a piece of shit. And I'm like, okay, so cool. So if this guy's a narcissist, guess what that makes you? Codependent, insecure, and clingy. That's what that makes you, because like attracts like. And if you're not that person anymore, if you were that person when you met that person and you were codependent and clingy and you had your own mental issues, then understand that through your growth and transformation and metamorphosis and change, understand that they have too. And if you want to live in the past, then they're going to live in the past, and no one's going to live now in the present or move forward. You guys are just going to stay stuck in an old truck in the mud in the middle of nowhere. So I always tell people that whenever you're dealing with someone that likes to do the pointing, you know, I'm like, that's funny, because I've taken lots of psychology classes in college and I know all about narcissism, realistic narcissism, and I understand the people that they prey on, and it is codependent people. So a lot of people that are dealing with a narcissist, they're codependent. I know one in my family personally. Okay, I have a narcissistic, I'm not going to say who, because in case they watch, but I have a narcissistic person in my family very close to me, and I know who they're with. And I hear what they have to say about that all the time. And believe me, I see it firsthand. And plus, I've read about it and I've studied it. I've looked into it. I have enough clients to know who's involved in narcissistic relationships and who's not. Plus, I have someone who raised me that was a narcissist. So I think I know a thing or two about real narcissists. But I also know the people that like to point fingers, that claim spirituality, they have issues. Okay? So, watch it if you guys are using the terminology narcissist, because I know what that makes you. Or at least what it did make you. Maybe you're not that person anymore. Maybe you've grown. Maybe you're a completely different person. That's wonderful. That's extremely exquisite. But make sure you give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay? Because if that is your twin, they're growing right along with you. You're not exceeding in growth and they're staying stagnant. Yes, they can be behind, but not stagnant. Every twin is not stagnant. That's a whole nother video. Okay. Let me finish getting all my other cards. Spirit, please tell me the outcomes. We got Purge so far and Soulmate. Tell me a little bit more about the outcome, please. We have Abandoned and Unawakened. Wow. And Family. Oh my gosh. Okay. The answer is yes at the bottom. If anyone had a question, there's your answer is yes. I don't know what questions you guys had. So what I see coming into the future for actions, purging, we have Soulmate, we have Abandoned and Unawakened Family. That is like a sentence right there for me. Someone is leaving an unawakened relationship. It could be a family. They don't literally have to have kids with that person, but they could just be, you know, like family. They could be living together in the same home. The other person could have kids or they have kids, you know what I mean? It's just a family dynamic, okay? And they're leaving this family that's an abandoned energy because they're walking out on it. It's kind of like the Five of Pentacles. They're abandoning the unawakened behavior. They're no longer playing fiddle to it. They're no longer sitting in that kind of a behavior. They're like, well, I'm going to abandon being unawakened. I am no longer going to be stuck. I also see, because of the King of Cups, remember we talked about father. There could be someone here that's a father or mother. They're going to be returning with a family. They want to be with family, okay? So they want to be part of that. So I do see that there's a returning, and they're purging a lot of that evil darkness out of them to get back in touch with their soulmate, to get back in touch with their person, the person they're supposed to be with, okay? And you have to purge that anyways. You have to. You can't sit in that. Okay. So who did I trigger with the whole narcissist word? So like 20 people freaking out, pulling their hair out and banging their head on the wall right now? Do I have any moderators? I can't read from this far away. Let me see. I'm not saying let a narc take advantage of you. Okay. Moderators. No moderators now. Oh no. Okay, let me just look back up real quick. I'm not seeing crazy comments yet. God is casting out evil people and narcissists. That doesn't seem like it's a bad comment. I feel bad for the kids. Yes, we do too. My ex is narcissist. Okay. MK is fine. Whispering. I don't diagnose on here. I have a master's. I took more than a few classes. We can't diagnose. Whispering. Okay, classes and having narcissist parents, two different things. But I understand what you mean. We do have some smart people on here, some educated people on here, and we have some experienced people on here. Let's all keep that in mind. If anyone needs to alert me on comments, I guess just put some kind of flasher or something for me to see. Because I can't see shit from here. I'm almost done with this reading anyways. Jen, you'll be a moderator. Okay, I'll put you on here real quick. Okay, so you're added, Jen. All right, since I don't have one, Jen, I think, did I add you? Okay, yeah, you're added now. Okay, I have a mother who's a narcissist and BPD. Dad is blah, blah, blah. Okay, dad is narcissist, codependent, and emotionally unavailable. There you go. There you go. Okay. So yeah, so whenever you are dealing with a narcissist, understand that you have a codependent, which I actually think is kind of really cool to talk about on a twin flame journey, because that happens. Remember, us as twins, we're meant to purge things out that are not serving humankind. We're meant to master these feelings and get over them, okay, and figure out how to heal them ourselves without pharmaceuticals, without outside influence. We're meant to overcome this naturally, kind of going back to the Atlantean kind of way of thinking. Self-healing, okay? Feminine energy, Empress energy. So when you have a twin flame, that one is a narcissist and one is a codependent, you can see that what needs to be purged on both parties. Selfishness on one and codependent on the other. A lot of doctors will say you can't cure narcissism. That's probably true, but you can cure a soul. And they don't know shit about souls. All they know is about chemical reactions in your brain. But they still, to this day, do not talk about how your body can master any disease. Anything wrong with your body, even by being grounded, literally buried in the ground, how that can heal you and turn you into a whole different powerful body that can overcome negative energies and unbalanced energies inside your body, including cancer. Why not narcissism? If it can cure schizophrenia, why not narcissism? Okay, there is completely unbalanced energy in many, many, many people. And if you're on a spiritual path, yes, you can definitely balance out your energies, because your body is the most powerful tool of all, and your body can heal anything. Your body can create and heal anything, but it takes someone to believe, okay? Anyways, that's all about faith. That's about faith, and that's about manifestation, and a lot of people say that's about miracles and praying, okay? So that's really important. One thing I also want to add about narcissism. If you are involved in this journey and you think you're a twin, double check your work. Make sure that you really are. Because I had commented a few people on videos earlier today that I don't know them. They were commenting on somebody else's channel. But one gal was like, I don't believe in the twin flame journey. My person abused me every day, and you know, then I had another twin and they did the same thing to me, and I was like, oh boy, you guys know me, right? I commented on there, I'm like, first of all, you don't have two twins. You barely have one, because not everybody even has a twin. So who told you you're on this journey, and when did you think you were on this journey? And she was like, well, you know, everyone has a true love. It's not nice for you to say that not everyone has a true love. Everyone has a true love that they're meant for. And I said, I'm not talking about true loves. I'm not even talking about soulmates. I'm talking about a twin flame. I'm talking about a soul that is split into two, and you're only half. Are you sure that's you? Are you sure that's the journey you're on? You know, I don't think she quite knew how to answer. She just kind of, well, okay, I guess I don't get your point, and, you know, I'm moving on with this conversation, because she really believed that everybody had two twins, or multiple five twins, 10 twins, who knows? I don't know who feeds people that kind of information, but no, you don't have more than one twin flame ever, and you got that here. You do not have more than one. You're not going to get another one. So make sure this is the one that you're sure is your twin, if you even have one. Because you're not going to get to walk away from this and go be happy with another twin. By the way, being with a twin doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be happy. Thought I'd throw that in there. Boy, did that tick people off. Oh my gosh, you're saying I'm a twin and I may not be happy. Are you saying that this is not going to be a happily ever after for me? What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So please, before you start saying you're on the twin flame journey, get very crystal clear if you're actually on it. Because it's really not such a fun journey. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of happiness too. I've never felt more pleasure and more bliss than being with my twin. Never felt more. Never will feel more. I love who I am now because of him. Love it. But I've also had to experience an insurmountable amount of pain. Okay? So it's going to shake you to your core. Right? Shaking my rafters. It's going to shake you to your core. It's going to pull out and purge all the nasty, ugly stuff out of you. You're not going to have an ounce of that ugly crap in you when you're done in this lifetime. You're going to get it out. Hopefully, what Spirit wants you to do is be completed with these cycles and start doing your work. And you're always going to keep learning and learning for your work, for your healing and for your purpose. You're always going to keep learning and growing and healing. It's always work. But as far as work coming into union, you will reach an ending to that. You will finally reach some kind of an ending to the work as far as coming together and being committed. Yes, you can reach the end of that. Okay? But it's not easy, and it does take work. Like I've said it a million times, and if you're new to my channel, please go back and see other readings. Okay? But you can have extreme happiness with your twin. The utmost fulfilling, balanced perfection of a relationship in this relationship twin flame journey. You can find the most wonderful, exquisite balance in this relationship. It supersedes any soulmate or any other connection in the world that you'll ever have. So is it worth it? Yes, it is. It's totally worth it. But again, I'm not here to tell you that it's going to be easily attainable. Okay? Someone here said they took their masters. Do you think it's easy for everyone to take their masters? No. Some people have kids. Some people don't have the money. Some people don't have the time. Some people just don't have the dedication. They don't have the drive to go to school that long. And they don't put that much energy into schooling. They just don't have that gift. Astrologically, in their chart, they just weren't born with that. They don't have the skill to learn from a book. They have the skill to learn from doing something, not from a book. The many people that graduate from Ivy League colleges or just colleges, period, they learn a specific way. It's been proven. It doesn't mean because you're book smart, you're going to make more money than people that don't. I know people that make millions and billions of dollars, and they've never gone to school, never passed high school. It's about drive and dedication and your path, your soul path. What were you built to do? Were you built to invent? Were you built to sell? Were you built to communicate? What were you built for? And you follow your path and your destiny, and you're going to make it. You're going to make it. Whatever you do, you're going to make it. Yeah, and there's some people that make it because they've been to school, and they make it. That's your path. And I can look at an astrological chart and see, man, they're strong in the energy of Sagittarius. They have strong Gemini. They have strong Virgo. And they have strong Aquarius. This person's going to do really well reading books. They're going to learn their ass off. And they're going to succeed and become very successful by being educated. Okay, so you can see that. It just depends on your chart, but that's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother story. You're not even sure anymore. See, yeah, people are not even sure if they're on the journey. That's good. You need to question if you're on this journey or not. I questioned myself on that journey. You have to go through this journey and question. If you're on this journey and you've never questioned it, you're not far enough. Get far enough on this journey to where you are put in the position to question it. That's good and that's healthy. It means you are going to research what you need to do to get right with yourself. You're going to find your path. This is pushing you and triggering you to start doing some research. So yes, question the journey. You should, because you're getting educated. You are making me cry. I am a mom who wanted a degree in psychology. Oh, Maria, you still have time. There's always time. You must have patience or it won't go well. In the teaching arena, remember, programming is huge in most people. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I believe that I am, but what did your private reading say? Lovely Rose, I don't know what you're talking about or if you're talking to me. Let's see. Another comment. Not everyone understands this journey. No, they don't. All of our paths are different for a reason, for being different. Okay. I can't read with my stupid contacts. I had a very vivid dream about 3 weeks ago, and my DM came and begged for forgiveness. That's beautiful. I love it. Unfortunately, I know I am a twin. Leo, he is prideful and egotistical. I hope he is healing, and I'm trying to be patient. Yeah, that's difficult to do in a Leo energy. Tackling the pride and tackling the patience. I have a very dear Leo friend who has a tough time with patience. Before I go today, as you're researching if you're on this journey or not, the number one best advice I can give you for this journey is to trust yourself. I can't tell you guys how many emails I get every day if I can tell them if they're on a twin flame journey or not, so they can have some clarity. God sent you to me for me to tell you this. I can tell you my opinion, but it comes down to this. Your opinion matters more. Do you feel strongly in your gut that you're on this journey? Because if you have doubts, if you have signs and clues that are showing you this is not your divine partner, then you need to trust that more than you trust me. And I'm just going to tell you that as a reader, that I can tell you when I read cards, yes, this is a strong, prominent, successful reading for a twin flame journey. This is the typical cards I get when I read for an actual twin. That may be so. But you also have to know in your gut if you are or you're not. If you do not have faith and you do not have confidence, you're not ready. And I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't know if I should tell you you're not a twin because you're not ready, or you're a twin and you just need to get more ready. That's going to be between you and God. But I can tell you I have doubts about people being a twin when they come to me with those questions, because I feel like you should know in your gut. But I understand a lot of people are new to the journey, and they're just feeling a strange connection, and they're looking for answers. So if you're looking for my personal opinion on answers, if you are fairly new to this journey, and I specialize in twin flame journey. This is not something I do on the side. This is not, I don't do general tarot readings and I can dabble in twin flames. I specialize in this field, in this department. Okay? This is all I do. This is all I study. This is all I research. This is all my passion. I don't finagle with this. I throw myself in deep with this. So when you're getting advice with someone on the twin flame journey, make sure someone knows a thing or two about it. But when you meet your twin, yes, there's signs. And I'm just going to throw it at you like, Steph, you've already been on forever. Let me just throw it down to you real quick. You will meet in a very strange way. However that way is, it's up to you. You know what's strange and what's not strange. There's going to be some kind of a magical, crazy, fated meeting, and it's going to stand out in your mind from all the other relationships you've ever had. The way you met that person will stand out. Second, you're going to have signs and synchronicities. This is constantly thinking of, not constantly, but thinking of them very often after your meeting. Having subconscious visions, like subconscious dreams about that person. Okay? It's going to be a strange connection that you're kind of wondering why. I'm not really putting a lot of energy into this, but it's haunting me. And it's not like you're putting a lot of work to making that happen. It's just something that the universe is showing and revealing to you that this stands out from the crowd. Sometimes it can become foretold. A lot of times people who are on twins, they're foretold. You've either met someone that told you and foretold you would meet this special person, or it came up in a reading in the past, or something strange to that effect. It's been kind of, you knew it was coming. Sometimes I've heard of twins growing up together, which is very unique. Sometimes I've heard of twins imagining someone for their life since they were younger, and then they meet that person and it's exactly who they imagined, or someone they saw in their dreams when they were young, and then they grow up older and like, this is that person. It's that ancient soulmate, I've been with you before relationship. Okay? It's you've known them before. You can't put your finger on it, but you've known them before. And when your soul sees each other for the first time, you have an instant recognition. Your soul awakens. It's like, cha-ching, I've met that person. Your soul instantly has an alert system and an alarm going off inside your body saying, I've known this person before. Now, can that be a soulmate? Yes, soulmates are also that way, so you have to be careful because that's where people can get a little confused. Soulmates can also be that way, very, very much. Right to that point is where it stops for a soulmate. The soulmate doesn't really have anything else going on after that point. Soulmates, they have fated meetings. You have that cha-ching recognition moment. You know you've known them before. Okay? You were brought together for a reason. Yes, that's a divine soulmate, not a twin. But a twin can also feel the same way because we also go through that initiation. Now, moving forward, twin flame recognitions. This is when you have serious signs, numerological, magical angel numbers 1111, 333, 444 on your phone, on your TV, in your car. As you're driving down the street, you're going to see it at a bank. You're going to see it on the road. You're going to see it with those lottery signs. You're going to see it in your receipts. You're going to see it when you pay. This is a repetitive cycle. It's going to keep going on and on throughout your twin flame journey. But it means you've been awakened and your soul is beginning a journey. Your soul is starting to go on this path that it was destined to go, predestined. You already knew this in 5D. So now that you've met your twin, it's like the clock starts, time begins, the purging process begins, the healing process begins, the contemplation, the metamorphosis begins. It doesn't finish, it begins. Anyways, so that's just another clue, okay? When you're meeting your twin, you see all these numbers. Then you're going to start getting awakened. So once you meet your twin, not your soulmate, your twin, you're going to awaken. You're going to start watching shows like Gaia, or you're going to want to be learning about the undercover government, what's going on inside the government. You're going to be questioning religions. You're going to be questioning your roots. You're going to be questioning your faith. Basically, you're going to be questioning all your programming, all of it. The existence of what a marriage is, what a family is, what work is, why you should work, the whole existence of being a hamster in a hamster wheel in this world. You're going to question it. You're going to step back and look at the bigger picture. You're no longer going to be so deep into the forest you can't see through the trees. As an ascended soul, you're going to rise above the trees and see the forest. You're going to see that everyone is sheep, that there's programming. People need to get pulled out of this matrix. This is a twin flame journey. It's very unique.
Mom?
Yes?
Give me the phone right now.
Oh, Mom, give me the phone right now. Ain't going to happen. I'm using it right now. Can you be patient?
Share with the phone.
I will share with the phone, but you need to be patient. Do you hear me? Chocolate face. Good. Then you be good boy. I love you. I'm almost done.
That phone.
I know, but you're going to have to wait. You want to hold my rock?
I don't want her to walk.
Okay. Do you want to hold something else better?
Yes.
How about, I don't know, what would be good for you to hold? You want to play with some of my cards?
I want salt.
You want to see my beautiful mermaid cards?
Salt.
Salt?
Salt.
No, you're not going to play with my salt. That's my special salt. That's for my rituals. You're not playing with that.
I'm talking about no salt. Sand.
Sand?
Yes, sand.
Okay, well, let's ask Sissy for her sand. I'll be right back, guys. Hang on. Okay. Oh, you want to climb on here better? Okay, that's fine, because I'm almost done anyways.
Mom, come one. That's the one.
Okay. Alright, can you please play with some sand for like 5 minutes?
I whip up a frog. Whip up a frog. Whip up a frog.
Okay. Matthew, we don't know where the sand is.
The one side. It's a one side.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's a one side.
Here, you want to play in the bath?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
I do. All of these. Okay, I'm moving the bath.
No bubbles?
Yes, Mom.
Okay. You're cute. I'm going to take your cute pamper and I'm going to kiss you. Go swimming! Okay. Wash them off. Here. Thank you. Okay. All right, so I'm going to try to finish this reading. Oh! Sorry about that, guys. Who knows where I was at? No one is an expert over another. I would say it's true that no one's an expert because we're always learning. But would you ask your dentist to do heart surgery? No. So there are people that specialize in specific departments. And I wouldn't trust my dentist in heart surgery. So, yeah, I would be careful who you go to. I don't think you would trust your makeup artist to cut your hair either. So, you know, just because somebody's, you know, saying they're good at something, I'm not saying I'm a know-it-all, but I'm saying this is my specialty area. This is what I spend my time on. And I don't know what you spend your time on, but, you know, research is really good and it does pay off. Because it's a union that God and the universe create for the glory of God to help aid the human kind. Yes, I do agree with that. I would tell you that my experience with twin flames, and I have one of those pictures on my intro videos, God does set aside the masculine and feminine energy and separate them so they can come down to earth and do this. But here's where some people get confusion on twin flame journeys. And I don't know where I left off last time. You are not a complete 50% masculine, 50% feminine person. That's normal people. Those are people that are on soulmate journeys. Those are normal people. They are 50-50. And they can go on the spiritual journey also and meditate and find balance and heal and grow and do psychic things and do all of that. Just because you're a twin flame doesn't mean you're the only kind that gets to do that. No, there are other spiritual people that get to do that. What I'm saying, though, is when you're a twin flame, it puts you in a very separate category. You are one soul split into two. So, okay, example, you don't buy one watermelon, okay, and make it a twin flame by buying another watermelon, and you have one watermelon here and one watermelon here. You're two separate watermelons, but yet you're twin flames. That's not the twin flame journey. The twin flame journey is one watermelon cut into two, and you each have that separate part of your soul. There's a dab of the feminine and the masculine and a dab of the masculine and the feminine. Not a lot, but there is some. And you're going on this journey growing and purging out certain specific problems within that energy. Masculinity seems to have problems with physical, sexual drive, overboosted egos, materialism, and programming, like traditional religion, traditional marriage traditions. That tends to be something that an overly masculinized energy tends to have a problem with. And here I go again. 1 second, guys. Okay. Anyways, that's an over-masculinized energy. An over-femininized, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, stupid Mercury retrograde. Oh, get me through it. But when you're the over-feminized kind of energy, you tend to be over-mothering, over-nurturing, over-emotional, very, very sensitive, easily triggered, needing to be protected. This is your traditional, your traditional ideals, needing to have marriage, needing to have a spouse, needing to have kids, needing to have that nurturing, mothering empress role. When you have too much of that feminine energy, it can overrun your life and make you a hot mess. So both the masculine and feminine energy are both a hot mess. And when you guys come together, hopefully you start to balance. And you're like, oh, okay, I can be more independent. I don't need recognition. I don't need marriage. I don't need kids. I don't need any of that. I'm going to find peace in myself. So the feminine can find some balance. Like, oh, I feel confident, secure. She's picked up on a little bit of that masculine energy. She's feeling strong in her sexuality. She's feeling strong and forward and comfortable and not being so needy. Even men that have a feminine energy can tend to be clingy or needy, and it's because they're not balanced in that masculine feminine energy. They have too much feminine inside them. It doesn't make them what's the right word? Just because a man has a feminine energy doesn't make them homosexual, is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, and there can be, that's a whole nother topic, but yes, there is homosexuality, but that's for everybody. But when a man has feminine energy, it doesn't mean automatically they're homosexual. And when a woman has a masculine energy, it doesn't automatically mean she's homosexual. It just means that you have an energy inside you that is either more prominent masculine or more prominent feminine, okay? And that can happen to everybody. Okay? But especially what I'm trying to say is the people that are on a twin flame journey, this is something you really suffer with. Thank you so much for the super chat. Same-sex twin flames are a thing. They are. A lot of people don't believe that, but I'm not here to judge. That's up to God. It's not my job. It is not my job to say what is right or wrong. I do know it's nature certainly has a little bit more balance when masculine and feminine come together for procreation. But maybe that's not all the world is about, is procreation. Maybe the world is about teaching, giving, nurturing, loving. I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to the world and God and the universe. But I have become unprogrammed, and I've stepped out of my religious journey to be open and to understand that energy can flow in many different things. There's feminine energy in nature. There's feminine and masculine energy in animals. There's feminine and energy in even items in your home. It's so weird. Specific kind of bed frames, the different shapes. What seems more feminine, what seems more masculine. It's the shapes. It's alchemical. So anyways, that's some other topic. I don't even know where I was going with that. Thank you so much for your super chat, guys. But there's a balance in nature. But like I was trying to say, back on track, twin flame journey. You're going to have half of your soul split. You are not going to be one whole, complete soul. You're going to be missing a part of you. And that is in your twin flame. That's why I say when you're on this journey, please, please make sure that you really are. Because I do see a lot of people that I know for a fact are not a twin flame. Yet they got drug on this journey somehow, some way. Looking into tarot, or maybe, feeling that they had a divine connection, a divine journey. And they were trying to connect the dots. And somehow they got brought here. They got brought on the journey. And that's okay. Everyone gets brought on the journey for a reason. Most of you guys, I happen to believe 90% of you that do get brought on the twin flame journey are twin, or you wouldn't have been brought here by fate, by the universe. They wouldn't have pulled you here. They wouldn't have got your attention, and you wouldn't have been seeking answers and finding these answers. So I do think that you are brought on the journey for a reason. Okay, but sometimes it's accidental. Okay, whatever I'm saying is don't try to fit a peg, like a square peg, into a circular hole. It's not going to work. Don't try to force your square peg into the twin flame journey if it's not. Always check. And a lot of people say, well, how do I know? And this is kind of where I started this convo. How do we know I'm on the twin flame journey? How do I know? And a lot of people ask me, and then I go back to what I just said earlier. You have to trust your intuition more than mine. This is how you got confused on the journey in the first place. You put your faith into tarot readers or other people. And when you put and deposit your faith somewhere else outside of yourself, you're not depositing faith and confidence into yourself. So you are in the negative. Your bank inside your confident self is in the negative. And you're putting faith outside of you. Don't do that. Start building yourself up. Start building your confidence up. Tell yourself every day you're the divine being. You welcome all these answers and all this knowledge. Every single one of us has the power to access the Akashic records, to access spiritual knowing, to access our psychic abilities. Every single one of us has it. We all have it. Some of us just spend a little bit more time in specific areas than others. And you can start practicing too. It's not something that comes so easy. Now, when you look at your astrological chart, you'll see that some people are meant to be a tarot reader. Some people are meant to be an astrologer. Some people are meant to be a psychic medium. Some people are meant to be an intuitive or a clairaudient. Some people are clairvoyant. Some people are clairsentient. It's how what is your makeup? Not everyone is the same. And you have multiple gifts. Some people are light speakers, They can speak in light language, and some people can't. These are the gifts of God, the gifts of the universe. We're all individual. We all have a different gift. Healing, teaching, etc. So always trust yourself. And my best advice on this twin, see? It's Mercury retrograde, guys. Man. This twin flame journey. Trust yourself more than me, more than anyone. Get in tune with your intuition. Get in tune with who you're meant to be and start trusting yourself. And if you guys have some trouble, and this is something I started out on my journey with, trouble with my intuition. I didn't know exactly how to listen to my intuition. I've learned, but something that I did ask for was intuition, a knowing, and more psychic abilities. I haven't received it to my satisfaction yet, but I am growing. But I did light a candle, and I put all my intention in that candle. And I really told God, I want enlightenment. I really, really, really want to hear you. I want to know. I want to access the Akashic records. I want to know how to read energy. I want to know how to use my intuition. I am asking and telling the universe, I'm open. I am a receiver. And so sometimes I don't just ask, I just say, I am ready to receive this message. I am ready to receive this knowing. I am ready to receive this reading. I am ready to receive. And I automatically open that door and it's just open. I can now communicate with that knowledge. So if you guys are looking for those kind of answers, ask and speak to the universe. It will be given to you. Just like Jesus said, knock and the door will be opened. Ask and you shall receive. All you have to do is ask. It's very easy. And trust yourself, please. Okay? I think I've gotten through this reading. I just try to sum up the tarot reading because I think I kind of got on a tangent there. So what I see happening with the divine masculine energy in the actions department, they will be leaving a karmic energy to return to the soulmate. There is some purging going on, but I think it's completed with the world. And you guys have completed a level. And you're leveling up now. So again, release the past, welcome what's coming into the future. New communication is stirring. I can't talk. I swear, guys, it is Mercury for me. And oh, by the way, I didn't mention Mercury retrograde affects people differently. If your ruling planet is Mercury, good luck. That's if you're a Virgo or a Gemini. And if you follow tropical, that means if you're a Cancer or you're a Libra. If you follow tropical and you're a Cancer or a Libra, then Mercury's kicking your ass right now because in Vedic, you're a Gemini and a Virgo. So be prepared to have your ass handed to you. You're going to fumble on your words. You might even be clumsy. This is, Mercury retrograde, guys. You can trip, you can fall, you can smash fingers, you can break glasses when you're doing dishes. You can freaking break crap. Because remember, Mercury is about hands and communication and health. So Mercury retrograde is also a sign that health could be declining a little bit. Keep an eye on that. Drink lots of water. Stay healthy. Yeah, retrograde kind of makes you a little bit double left-footed and your hands a little clumsy. And your mouth and your tongue, yes, that's clumsy too. So that's it, guys. I'm going to get a couple oracles for the reading. I hope it, I don't know, this was a crazy reading. I hope it answered some questions for some people. All in a nutshell, your masculine energy is coming back to communicate, clearly wanting strong communication. Strong communication. And they do love you. They do love you. So if they did say some words that were hurtful, this is within a week from this time. So either 7 days ago or 7 days to come. If you hear, I don't love you, or get away from me, or don't want you, know that that was words they regret. They're kind of eating crow right now. They didn't mean it. You will see some communication coming forward, kind of like an apology. It may not come out with an I'm sorry, but it will come out with more communication. Kind of acting like nothing ever happened. You know what I mean? Nothing ever happened. Let's just start communicating again. So it might happen like that for you. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, can you give me a couple oracles? And this is the energy that's happening for Mercury retrograde. We got yeehaw. All there is to love has been there all along. Hello. Hello. Whoops. Okay. Well, I'm going to take all those. So we got yeehaw. This usually means get ready, buckle up, buttercup, get on for a ride. You're on a ride for a lifetime. This is a love of a lifetime. Enjoy the ride. This is kind of what it means for me. Okay, when it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I recommend vaulting their yeehaw quality to all others. How does this person make you feel? Is it a yeehaw or is it a womp womp? You know what I mean? You want someone that makes you roar. You want someone that rocks your boat. You want someone that fills you with passion. That's going to be the gas to keep this going eternally. All right? The next one you got is all there is to love has already been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. So I think you guys have grown. Whoever's watching this right now, you've grown. And you're finding love in so many different things. You're finding a passion in your own charisma. You're finding a passion in yourself again. You're finding love for life. Hello, Zestfully Clean over here, baby. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling clean. It is a clean sweep. We ate a cupped it like a week ago, guys. And we are loving ourselves. We're loving life. We're getting attention from other people. We're smiling again. We're talking to other people. We're putting ourselves out there. We're enjoying life. We're getting ready for spring. We're ready, okay? And you're finding love everywhere. And that is exactly the kind of energy, yes, that is instigating this communication. All that good vibes is going to bring it. It's going to bring it right home. Right on time, right on divine timing with this Mercury retrograde, baby. You better believe it. The next card is convince yourself, not others. See? Thank you, Lord. I just told you, don't let me tell you anything. Don't let any reader tell you anything. You trust yourself. You're the one with the answers. You're the one with the knowing. You know. If you need advice, you can always message me. We can do a reading and I'll let you know. But you know in your heart, you can seek those answers and trust your intuition. Convince yourself, not others, about this journey. If you need to convince others about the journey, don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about them. You need to convince yourself. If you're not convinced that you're on this journey, then research and find the answer, yes or no. You need to convince yourself first. It says here, the need to clarify, explain, or justify yourself in any personal relationship is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need to do this, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in a more effective way. Insecurities. And when we're looking for other people to give us clarity, we have an insecurity, guys. And that's what I'm telling you about. Start loving yourself and trusting who you are. Your soul is ancient. Your soul is old. You are a spiritually driven person for a reason, because you've already been here before. You already have been on this planet. You already know how the show goes, and your soul is trying to say, let's go, let's awaken, let's get back into the groove of things and continue this path of learning and growing. So anyways, do that. The next card is, if they already once loved you, they still do. And I feel that way. This person that you love to death, if you know for certain that this person that you're in love with, they loved you before, without a shadow of a doubt. They loved you. They loved you up and down, head to toe. The way they kissed you, the way they held you, the way you were together. If you know that this person loved you, it doesn't matter where they are now. They never stopped loving you. Love does not disappear. Love can be pushed down. Love can be pushed away, but it does not disappear. It does not go away. And no one just stops loving you. They either never did and they walked away, or they do love you and they're ignoring that. But love that was once there will never disappear. If they loved you before, they still do. Don't question their love. And I knew that with this reading, Two of Cups. Whoops, my phone's about to die. I knew that with this reading, Two of Cups. They still love you. Very much. They still feel this soul connection. Very, very much. The next card I got is, you know what to do. I think I got this a couple cards earlier. Yeah, you know exactly what to do on this journey. You know every single step of the way. Your soul has already been here before. And if you trust your spirit, if you trust your intuition, you're going to be perfectly fine. I guarantee it. You're going to get the right answers at the right time every time. You're going to know exactly what to do. My mom, for instance, like if she needs to have healing for something in her home, she'll find it naturally, just instinctively. I know people that want to create new energy in their house, and they put plants in their room, hanging all over the walls or whatever, and instinctively their spirit was telling them the feng shui was messed up. They needed to create health and flow and oxygen in their room. So they've done that, and they've instinctively healed themselves. They've mended relationships. They've mended flow in the home. So it's really important that you trust your instincts. Sometimes you guys slow down in the car. You're driving somewhere, and for some reason you decide, I'm going to follow the speed limit today. I'm going to go down this road, and I'm not going to go 10 over. And it's a good thing that you trusted your instincts, because up ahead, somebody just got in an accident, and had you been there, you would have been involved. So it's all about trusting your instincts. Your soul already knows, but we have to be aware and able to see it. Because your body's going to tell you every single time whether you need healing, whether you need to be more cautious, whether somebody's a good person or a bad person, and whether someone needs your attention or not, or if you should invest any more or not. Okay? It's all your intuition. So always trust it. Okay, well, I'll deal with that. All right, guys, well, I'm going to go. This is the ending of the reading. I hope you guys liked it. I don't know. It was kind of a flop to me. This is not my best work, but it is what it is, guys. And however this message came out, it was honest, it was genuine, and I hope the message reached you in some way. I hope it did something for someone. If I came out a little brash or a little harsh today, I'm sorry. I'm a Gemini. I have a little bit of a duplistic kind of energy. You guys got to get used to that. Anyways, that's just me. Okay. So I got a little heated today hearing those readings, that they triggered me, and you know, I'm human. I get triggered too. And I'm just very protective over my people. So my fam. So just watch out. Watch out what you listen to. If you missed the beginning of the reading, please watch it, because I did have very important information about readers that are putting information out there about this retrograde, and information that is supposedly channeled and coming in. It may be for some people, but I wanted to give an additional message for people that are not in that situation dealing with that. Okay? And I feel like for my twin flamers out there, my genuine twins, you're not going to resonate in those specific kind of readings. The readings I'm referring to are people retrograding back to devilish ways, such as meaningless sex, or back to a karmic. Okay, I don't see that. That's not what I see. If you've been separated, I can do another reading on that. But what I'm feeling is a lot of you twin flamers out there have been separated for a long time. And it came out in my reading. It's like you've already been separated. This isn't a new tower separation for you. You've already been separated. So there's no reason why your ex would retrograde back to someone they've been with this entire time anyways. So I hope you don't fall victim to some of those readings, okay? Because what I'm seeing crystal clear for you guys who resonate with my readings, that karmic situation is purged out. There is no returning that way. There is only a returning this way. So I just wanted you to know that. So if a reader does pick up on some odd energy that you feel in your gut does not resonate with you, trust your instincts, because they're probably 9 times out of 10 reading for a karmic energy, not your own. You have a divine energy and there is a karmic energy. One more quick thing. I have a lot more listeners than I used to. Does everyone carry karma? Yeah. But please research what I mean by karmic versus divine. I'm not saying that divine people are clear of karma. I'm saying there's titles for my readings. There are people that are a karmic partner that are meant to be here for a lesson, for a purging and for a learning. They're not meant for union, and they're not meant for even a soulmate relationship. They're just meant for something to be gained and left. It's very karmic, and they're usually quick. They're not long. They're not lifelong relationships. It's not like somebody's been with a karmic for 50 years. You know what I mean? I guess it's possible, but I would think that's more of a soulmate. And divine twin flames, can we have soulmates? Yes, I've had my soulmate, and that's different than a karmic as well. So you kind of have to do your research, guys, and learn what's the difference between a divine soulmate, and what's the difference from a twin flame, and what's the difference between all of that and a karmic partner. So you'll learn. But my 2 rule of thumbs, soulmate and twin are very alike. You're both going to have that feeling that you've met before, and that you're destined to meet, and deeply connected. That's something you both have in common. That's where it gets tricky for a lot of people on this journey, because you both feel that way. But what comes to change the separation now from divine soulmate to twin flame is there's a lot more spiritual purging and growth involved in a twin flame. It's not just about living a happy relationship like a divine soulmate. It's not about just union and marriage and living a balanced, happy life with someone else and growing minimally, okay? Divine soulmates grow minimally. They're not forced to grow so quickly and so much. They're not meant to grow so deeply either. They're not very deep into the purging and clearing of this soul energy that needs to be refined. The twin flame journey is far, far more difficult, and it is refined. It's a lot more detailed. And when you go into that spiritual path and awakening of a twin flame journey, it's very much out there. It's even more out there than most, well, how about this? It's more out there than all religions. All of them. All of them. You name it, the twin flame journey is deeper than all of them because it automatically shuns all religion. Yes, you're going to take a piece of your roots with you. Yes, you're going to take core values with you. But you are going to resist being put into a box or a programming because you know better now. On a twin flame journey, you know better. You know that there is programming and there's freedom. And as a twin flame, you're highly enlightened and you know the difference. You will. Your instincts and your spirit will tell you. And you will be highly intuitive. Very, very, very highly intuitive. And you will begin to refine your intuition. You'll be very gifted at that. So keep doing it. Like I said, it's a journey, not a destination. Like I always say, guys, everyone's like, here she goes. It's a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. That's my only advice. Okay? You're going to keep growing and you're going to keep swimming. And that's all you can do. Take it step by step, day by day. All right, so enough yakking. I'm going to check on Maddie, get him settled, and get on my personals. Someone, I think, Skyped me. I don't know if I missed an appointment or not. Ugh, I need to check it. I'll be back, guys. Well, no, tomorrow. Tomorrow is what I mean, not tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Darn this Mercury retrograde. Okay, guys, I love you. I hope I didn't confuse all of you. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments. See, I can't talk today. I'll reply to the comments when I'm in bed tonight. It might be late, but I'll reply. Anyways, I love you guys. MK, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you, MK. Oh, you guys are the best. Orange Tabby, yes, missing is so difficult. Just try to love in spirit. Yeah, you guys keep doing that. It is difficult to miss that person. It does get easier if you start loving yourself, though. You love yourself, and you start putting all the energy you blah, blah, blah. See? Mercury, guys. You guys know I don't normally talk like this. When you start putting more of your energy, the energy that you put into other people, and you put it into yourself, you're going to find it's a lot easier to cope with missing them. Because you're going to be so busy being happy with you, missing them is not going to affect you so much. Please mention my name. Who is this? Yankee Castle. Hi, Yankee. I mentioned your name. Okay. EJ, you're so welcome, my love. I just hope I can touch your hearts and I don't piss everybody off. But hey, if you're not pissing people off in this journey, you're not doing it right. Am I right? Am I right? You got to piss a few people off on this journey. Oh, all right, guys. I love you. Have a good night. Happy Mercury retrograde. If you're hurting for missing someone or the loss of someone, either to a death or by separation from your lover, please catch my earlier video today. It was only 30 minutes. Hopefully it can help you with some of that pain. Okay? I love you guys.